So let us now start with the balance questions of AS 18. I'll just start with the screen sharing. Yeah. Question number 1, you can see on your screens. So let us start. 1 minute. I'll just spotlight myself. Yeah. So now audio, video, and screen, all the three are available, right? Audio, video, screen. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, first question: identify the related parties in the following cases. So you have to identify the related cases in following situations as per AS 18. So let's see what are the different cases. A Limited holds 51% of B Limited. Now, can I say if A is holding 51% of B, A directly controls B? And if A directly controls B means they technically are holding in subsidiary companies. So they are related to each other. A will say B is my subsidiary and B will say A is my holding. Correct? B Limited holds 51% of O Limited. So if B Limited is holding 51% of O, can I say B is now the holding company of O? Right? And O will say B is my holding. B will say O is my subsidiary company, and O will say B is my holding company. So they are also related because of holding and subsidiary relations. But can I say you have a B common? Right? So B is that intermediary through which A also controls O indirectly. So can I say A and O are also related to each other because of the same holding and that co-subsidiary relation? So co-subsidiary also we can directly write subsidiary only, no problem at all. So technically A, B and O, all the three are related to each other, right? With the holding and subsidiary relations. Now sir, Z is holding the balance 49% of O Limited. Now, if Z is holding balance 49 of O Limited, what will be the relation between Z and O now? Is it holding subsidiary or is it associate investing? Sir, it is associate and investing party relation. So Z will say that O is my associate and O will say that Z is my investing party. So technically Z and O are also related. But now can you say that because of O Limited, Z can be made related to A and B? Is that possible? Is indirect relation possible in case of associates? Sir, no. We clearly said a big no yesterday that for having an indirect control, the common intermediary should be holding greater than 50% stake. So here, if you say that, sir, O is the common intermediary because of which A, B, and Z can be considered as related, the answer is no. When there is associate relation, right? O being the associate of Z, O cannot make Z related to A and B. Not possible. Right? So let's have a look at the solution for the question. Now, in solution, for all the four companies, you have to write the relation. Means first for A. So A is related to B and O. Then we'll talk for B. B is related to A and O. Then we'll write for O. Sir, O is related to A, B, and Z. And lastly, Z is related only to O. So we'll show all the proper bifurcation for all the three, as you can see on your screens now. We'll say as per AS 18, the related parties are as follows. First, reporting enterprise A Limited. So A is making the financial statement. So A will say that B Limited subsidiary is a related party and O Limited is also a subsidiary, which is a related party. You call them as co-subsidiaries, but in exam you can write normal subsidiary, no problem, because subsidiary is also our subsidiary only, right? Then with respect to reporting entity B Limited, Now with respect to B Limited, A Limited becomes the holding company for B, so it's a related party. And for B Limited, O is again the subsidiary, is a related party. Then when we talk about reporting enterprise O, for O, all the three, A, B, Z, all the three are related. A is the holding company, B is also the holding company, both are related, and Z is the investor or investing party that we learned yesterday, is also a related party. And sir, finally for Z alone, O is the related party as O is the associate, right? So this answer you have to present in exam for 5 marks. Correct? It is already printed in your notes that I have given you for AS18. It is there in the PDF file. Correct? So we'll now move for the second question. Let's go for the second question now. Question number 2. Narmada Limited sold goods for 90 lakh rupees to Ganga Limited. Okay, sir, no problem. During the financial year ended 31st March 2017, the managing director of Narmada Limited, owns 100% of Ganga Limited. So can I say the managing director of Narmada is a key managerial person, because managing directors are the topmost authority. So topmost authority is definitely the key managerial person. And the same key managerial person is also 100% shareholder of Ganga Limited. So can I say point number 5 will be applicable over here? Enterprises over which key managerial persons or large shareholders have a significant influence. So can I say this managing director will have a significant influence on Narmada Limited because he's the managing director, and the managing director technically controls Ganga Limited because he's 100% shareholder. So can I say because of this common managing director, Narmada and Ganga both will be related parties as per the 5th point of the definition. Correct? Okay, let us go ahead now. The sales were made to Ganga Limited at normal selling prices, followed by Narmada Limited. Right? Normal selling prices they are using. They are not doing any false or unfair practice. Whatever is the fair selling prices, they are selling the goods to the related parties also at the same rates. Okay, sir. The chief accountant of Narmada Limited contends that these sales need not require a different treatment from the other sales made by the company, and hence no disclosure is necessary as per the accounting standard. Means their accountant says that, sir, since we have sold it at normal selling price, we will not consider this as a special transaction because it is a normal selling price, right? So we will not do any disclosures in the books of accounts for related parties. Now, can I say is absolutely wrong? Because we discussed yesterday that even if the transaction is done at the fair value or it's an arm's length transaction, you still have to report the related party transactions. So they are asking, is the chief accountant correct? No, sir. Chief accountant is not correct. Even if the sale is made at normal selling prices, but still as per AS18, disclosures will be required. So, sir, how we will start with this solution? Sir, first, how they are related, because of what point? Sir, point number 5 of the definition. So same point number 5 will be copy pasted. As per AS18, related parties, comma, enterprises over which the key managerial person or the shareholder has a significant influence, those parties will be related. That first paragraph will be coming, and then we will be explaining the given situation. And finally say that hence the contention of the chief accountant is not correct and it has to be reported. So let's have a look at the solution. Now what it says, as per AS18, related party disclosures, enterprises over which a KMP is able to exercise significant influences are related parties. This includes enterprises owned by directors or major shareholders of the reporting enterprises and enterprises that have a member of KMP in common with the reporting enterprise. So whosoever is the reporting enterprise, that reporting enterprise is KMP holds or controls some other enterprise also. So that other enterprise and the reporting enterprise both will be considered as what? Related party. And the same is what happening over here. Because the KMP is the major shareholder of Ganga Limited. Right? So KMP of Narmada and major shareholder of Ganga are one and the same. Hence both are related. So in the given case, Narmada Limited and Ganga Limited are related parties. Hence disclosure of transaction between them is required irrespective of whether transaction was done at normal selling price. Hence, the contention of the chief accountant of Narmada Limited is wrong. Right? So, this simple answer you have to present. Correct? So, let's go ahead now for the last question. Mr. Raj is a relative of KMP. Received remuneration of 2.5 lakh for his services in the company for the period from 1st April 2016 to 31st March 2016. Now, can I say, sir, as per the fourth point of the definition, the KMP and the relatives of such KMP are related parties to the enterprise. Correct? So, in this case, Mr. Raj, who is receiving a remuneration from the enterprise, is a related party. But, sir, the point is he got remuneration only for 3 months and he has left the services on 1st July 2016. So, sir, since he has left the services, are we not required to disclose this transaction? Or, sir, we have to disclose because for at least 3 months of the period, he was a related party. What is your answer for this? Now, some people will say, sir, he has left the service, so why to disclose? He's no more, not need to disclose. But, sir, the point is, we had already learned yesterday, even if a particular party was related to us for a small period of time, and after that, he is no more related. So, whatever transactions we have done during that small period of time also has to be disclosed as per the related party transaction. Right? And even after that, he is or he or she is not related, no transactions are done, no problem. And even if transactions are done, those transactions will not be recorded as in should not be disclosed because anyhow you are not related parties. So here for this time period you are related, so technically you have to be giving the disclosure. Should the relative be identified as at the closing date, that is 31st March 2017, for the purposes of AS 18? Should the relative be identified? Yes, sir, the relative will be identified as a related party, but only for that 3 months period. And whatever remuneration is paid has to be disclosed. So, sir, what answer we will give? Sir, we will write the point number 4 as it is. As per AS 18, point number 4, KMP and relative of KMP are related parties. That point will be written as a provision. And then we will explain the given situation that he is a relative of KMP, so he is a related party. So whatever remuneration he got has to be disclosed even if he has left the services. Right? So let's go for the last solution. What they say, as per AS 18, KMP and relative of such KMP are those who have the authority and responsibility for planning, directing and controlling the activities of the reporting enterprise. Therefore, KMP and the relative of such KMP are related parties to the enterprise. So this is our first paragraph, which is nothing but copy paste of the point number 4. In the given case, Mr. Raj received a remuneration from the enterprise for the services rendered. As he is the relative of KMP, Mr. Raj is a related party to the enterprise. Therefore, the enterprise has to report this transaction as a related party transaction as per AS 18 as on 31st March 2017, even if he has left the services as on 1st July 2016. Right? And this solution is not printed in the JKC material, but it is printed in my PDF. And PDF, everybody has it. Right? So these are the 3 simple questions. And sir, such type of questions only come. And it is there in your PDF here. Even after it is there in PDF, show second question, show first question. Then what is the sense in sending you the PDF files? Now, please understand, if from this chapter you can get such type of practical questions or else some direct question means define related parties as per AS18. So you have to write the entire definition 5 point. Or you can get a direct question. Direct question as in what are the disclosure requirements of AS18. Yesterday we saw that full one-page answer that has to be written. Right. So technically here we complete AS18